This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button. Just double check your notifications are on, because they are definitely going after the channel, okay? Listen, Antara is winding down. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I believe they are winding down because of Ethan and Project Popcorn lawsuit. But this is what a lot of these bad actors do. These hedge funds, they engage in all sorts of criminal and questionable activity. And then when the criminal or questionable activity is about to be exposed, they wind down the fund, sell off all the assets, and then they just join a new fund. They join a new fund, or they start a new fund. And it's absolutely crazy to me that you can engage in questionable activity, sometimes criminal activity, and just dilute the fund and just move on to something else with no real repercussions. Everyone knows that Antara was one of the biggest naked shorters of AMC. And I believe, and this is just my opinion, they were integral in the Project Popcorn RICO conspiracy, because in my opinion, that's what that was. And I believe that Antara is winding down because Ethan and the rest of the team that's behind the Project Popcorn lawsuit are coming for them. So they want to liquidate and get rid of all the assets or any evidence tying them to Project Popcorn. Okay, if there's no Antara, if it doesn't exist anymore, when the lawsuits come, then who are they going to serve? Well, I guess the CEO of Antara. The bottom line is this. A lot of these bad actors, they start hedge funds. They engage in questionable, sometimes criminal activity. And when the evidence is about to be exposed, they dilute the hedge fund, they terminate it, and they move on to something else. They move on to something else. And that is one of the major problems with the United States stock market. Bad actors can keep reinventing themselves because nobody really holds them accountable. Nobody loses their license to trade. Nobody loses their license to participate in the industry. So if you engage in criminal activity in the United States stock market and you're about to get caught, all you have to do is close down the hedge fund. You close down the hedge fund, now there's nothing for them to go after. And then after that, you open a new hedge fund or you join another hedge fund. And the thing is, this is modus operandi. This is what they do every single day. The only time they're held accountable is if they robbed other one percenters. If they limit their victims to retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, you know what happens. Absolutely nothing. The hedge fund is dissolved. It no longer exists. So there's nobody technically for the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI to go after. And the heads of these agencies or the heads of these hedge funds, they just go on to something else. But hopefully, the CEO of Antara won't just be able to escape overseas to some other hedge fund. Hopefully he is served and brought to justice for his role and his company's role, Antara's role, in robbing from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules in the AMC play. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think Antara is liquidating because they're running from Ethan and the teams with the Project Popcorn lawsuit. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.